So I'm Oliver Horn. I come from Holbeach and I work for the University of Lincoln's National Centre for Food Manufacturing.
I'm Millie Blackburn and I work for ABP Food Group.
I'm Alana Myers and I work at Bakkavor Salads Bourne.
I'm Molly Johnson. I work at Bakkavor Spalding, developing chilled soups, sauces and dips for a variety of retailers.
I didn't quite know what I wanted to do, whether I wanted to go to university or wanted to go straight into an apprenticeship and work.
I knew I was going to do something to do with food, but what I was going to do I wasn't too sure.
I joined after doing 1 year at sixth form. I chose an apprenticeship because I didn't particularly want to go to university. I was eager to start a career, get some experience.
I was struggling on which route sort of to go down. I knew university was something I was really interested in doing, but I didn't want to do it full time.
As my colleagues will attest to, I love food and I'm also very interested in science. So those two together were sort of what I'm passionate about.
I knew I wanted to go into the food industry. I just didn't know kind of the best way to do that.
A big part was how indecisive I was with what I actually wanted to do. So it was a bit of kind of test the water, see whether I liked it, and I could either do the degree or then obviously work has given me the opportunity to do that anyway.
The reason why an apprenticeship appealed to me is because you learn on the job.
I'm a practical learner. I learn by doing, so this was definitely the right option for me.
I believe you learn faster because you're in the working environment and also you're getting the knowledge, skills and behaviour from your university to back up what you're learning within the workplace. And also you earn while you're learning, so yeah, win-win.
I managed to hit the ground running. When I was 17, I got this job and I started my career, which means I managed to get 6 years worth of experience.
Been earning money since the very start, so obviously I'm saving a lot more.
I could still live locally and do everything that I wanted to do rather than move away from home.
I've also recently managed to buy a house. My career is progressing because I've got all these years behind me.
I was very lucky to be given the opportunity to still do my university degree, even though I was working at the same time.
I've got not only the practical experience of doing my job behind me, but I've got the degree.
I've got a lot more practical skills that probably other people necessarily wouldn't have had, and I think my interpersonal skills have been developed a lot better.
I feel like I'm in a good position going forward.
It's given me an advantage to kind of really decide where I want to go and what I want to do a lot sooner.
Over the years, I've sort of carved my own niche out in the factory, so I'm now the technician responsible for the factory and all the research and education that goes on there, and I've got a real integral role in the projects that we do.
Since then, I have progressed to work across both ABP Ellesmere and ABP Shrewsbury, working as a new product development technologist. I manage my own account currently for one of the UK's biggest retailers.
In my second year I was there, I then got a full-time job in the buying department. So I was there for 2 years and I'm just soon moving over to my new job, which is in the planning department to be a production planner.
Now I've been promoted within the first year to be a development technologist for loads of different retailers, and I'm now working towards getting a promotion towards my senior technologist role.
3 years on, I feel like I'm more confident, I'm happy with the environment that I'm in. It's an amazing sector to work for.
I would like to think in 10 years' time, I would like to be a supply chain manager.
I love my job and I'd love to still be doing it in 10 years.
I'd like to progress further in my job role by next steps, sort of senior food technologist or MPD managers.
I'd love to be managing my own team, and I would love to have an overriding influence on the development of projects and different products into the market.
The advice that I'd give a younger person would be just to do something you're passionate about, because a thing like an apprenticeship or going to university, it's a big investment of your time and money. So you've got to make sure you love what you're going to do.
Definitely apprenticeships are a very good route to go down if you're more practical, and there's always the option to do a degree course alongside, which is what I'm doing at the moment.
My advice would be don't rush into anything. If you need a year to decide what you want to do that year.
Being 3 years further down the line than what I was before, apprenticeships are a bit more well known. I didn't realise there were so many apprenticeship options out there.
I'd highly recommend it to any young person to do. It's a really, really good opportunity to help you grow and learn and develop your skills.
I would recommend an apprenticeship to anyone.